and welcome back to another Sims 4 stop motion speed build. Today's video is from Disney and Pixar's Up. If you're new to my channel or haven't yet subscribed, consider hitting the big red subscribe button below the video so you can stay up to date on all of my latest uploads. But anyway, this is Carl and Ellie's house. I built this lot in San Myshuno so there could be big city buildings around the house just like it appears in the movie. I really love how there's so many different colors of siding, and it really just adds a lot of bright and colorfulness to the exterior. You can tell Ellie put a lot of her personality into it when they fixed it up. So this video took a long time for me to muster up the emotional strength to put together. This is seriously one of the most heartbreaking Disney movies ever made, and it hits you right in the feels right off the bat in the first 10 minutes of the movie. I wanted to create something really impactful on this video, so make sure to check out my newest addition that I put on the final walkthrough. I teared up several times in the editing process, so make sure you've got a box of tissues ready for the end of the video. Something I say in almost every build of mine is that I love the design and floor plan of it. I feel like when I first started playing The Sims, I would always just make a square-shaped house or maybe an L shape. But since I've started modeling houses after TV shows, I've really seen the difference adding some different shapes to the rooms can make. I think the first few minutes of this movie gave me a really good idea of the general layout of the house. There were a couple of areas that I added my own creativity to, but for the most part, I was able to copy everything exactly the way it was in the movie. I really loved their little living room and the fireplace area. The next room is a little office for Carl. I mostly put this one together on my own. There really isn't a whole lot going on in this room, so I just put a desk where he can write and some artwork that hasn't been hung up yet. We'll come back downstairs to finish up the kitchen, but at the top of the stairs here, I put a few things from the Jungle Adventure pack because of how much Carl and Ellie loved adventures. I definitely wanted to use those items somewhere in the house, and this area was never really shown. The bathroom also wasn't shown, but I kind of made it antiquated looking and just covered the general basics of a bathroom, so nothing too fancy, but it still looks nice and it matches the rest of the house. I strongly debated putting their nursery in this build because Carl and Ellie lost their baby, but I felt like it was such a big part of their life that I wanted to include it in this build. They didn't show the completed nursery in the movie, but I did add a chair near the bassinet and a changing table area over here on this other wall. The next room is Carl and Ellie's bedroom. This room is shown after Ellie passes away and Carl is getting up and ready to check the mail. They don't show too much of this room, so I just put a few bedroom basics like a dresser and a mirror, and I also included a globe in this corner as well to show off their adventurous side. Although I'm pretty sure in the game this is technically supposed to be a juice bar, but we'll just use our imagination here. The last room on the upper level is a little art studio that I put together for Ellie. This is something else that I added, but I felt like it was something that would have been in their house. Finally, we're moving back downstairs to wrap up the dining room and the kitchen. It's mostly the same type of antiquated look like the rest of the house has, but they did actually show the dining room in the movie. One last finishing touch that will come up right after the kitchen is of course the balloons on the roof. The balloons that I put in here are actually made from the balloon lamp that's meant for kids' bedrooms, and I put about 10 or 15 of them at different sizes on top of the roof. Make sure to check out the walkthrough that's coming up in just a moment here, and thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Then comment your favorite Disney or Pixar movie in the comments. I'll see you all next time.